Alright, so I'm kind of recovering from a bit of a cold, so if I sound like I'm sniffling or I've got a cough, I mean, that.
To fight them, we need someone with special skills.
I've been training my whole life for this. This is my destiny. It's time.
Iron Fist is the newest Netflix Marvel show that is released. It was released back in like the middle of March, sometime around then. I finished it about a month ago. I only got around to making this review now, so, you know, kind of shows how enthusiastic I am about Iron Fist and telling people how great it is. Basically, the story of Iron Fist is that there's this guy named Danny Rand. Danny Rand's been away for something along the lines of 15 years. And when he gets back, no one believes he's actually Danny Rand because they all think Danny Rand's dead, so he has to kind of prove himself he's Danny Rand. But he's not just Danny Rand, he's the Iron Fist, which he reminds you about 10 times an episode. He is, and that's the name of the show, but we don't need him to remind us every 10 minutes. And basically he gets back and he starts trying to get into business, you know, have those business conversations that, well, every day they just have business conversations, you know, the good stuff. Now, with Iron Fist, I would say, yeah, 110% the weakest Netflix Marvel show. The writing throughout the show just isn't as good as the other shows. It's severely disappointing, the show overall, and nothing happens for the first 6 episodes, which is apparently all Netflix gave some, like, critics. Like, they either gave them the pilot, which is 1 episode, not the greatest of episodes, or they gave them the first 6 episodes where ultimately nothing that interesting happens. I mean, nothing really happens until the 7th episode where you're like, oh, that's an interesting character twist. That's an interesting character motivation. I'd like to see more on that storyline, and yet they never, like, address it at all. And yet for some reason they just gave critics the first 6 episodes where nothing happens. Now, it sounds easy to bash Iron Fist, and it sort of is. I mean, there's not much that happens. Danny Rand doesn't all of a sudden become the Iron Fist dressed up in all his comic book out uniform. He's just a guy punching things with a yellow hand sometimes. I mean, once an episode, very, very sketchy. And because sometimes this writing definitely isn't good, it feels like the casting of almost everyone on the show is just way off. Finn Jones plays Danny Rand, but Finn Jones does not seem like the right fit for Danny Rand in this show. I would also say that this is probably some of the worst filmed action, like any piece of Marvel entertainment that I've seen, which is pretty much everything but Agent Carter and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But like the punching, it's sort of like cuts, and it becomes like Bruce Willis, Liam Neeson action movie where like you don't want to show them actually making contact all too much, or it's just very difficult to follow what's going on. I'm going to keep this kind of short because I don't really want to keep talking about it. I'm more interested in the Defenders and the other Netflix shows that are coming out, but Iron Fist overall is very disappointing. It's not terrible. It has its moments for sure, but everything that everyone's saying about it, how it's like the worst and it's really bad, I don't think that's true. I reckon there are many redeemable moments throughout the show, including the last 6 episodes were actually really, really good, or the last 6 or 7. And then like the first 6 episodes, nothing really happens. There's no really interesting character changes or traits or whatever. But those last 7 episodes, they're actually really good and really interesting. Personally, myself, I can't really see myself going back and returning to Iron Fist over and over again, so I will say that Iron Fist is an overnight rental. Have you seen Iron Fist? What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you interested in Iron Fist Season 2? Like, are you interested in Iron Fist at all as a character in the Defenders? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and comment on the Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these 2 videos. You know, either one's good enough.